You've tried everything and you still haven't lost weight. Hi, my name is Coach Chi. I'm a registered dietitian, personal trainer, and professional dancer, and we are doing a series called You've Tried Everything and You Still Haven't Lost Weight. This is episode 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, please go watch that because this is a continuation. All right, let's get into it. So, you've tracked your calories, and you've realized you've actually been over consuming where you thought you were under eating. So, our next order of business is to get you into a calorie deficit. Now, I'm sure if you're here, a lot of you have heard of a calorie deficit. That is simply just when you are consuming less calories than you're putting out. So, for example, if my body needs 2,500 calories to stay at the same weight I'm at right now, aka my calorie maintenance, I need to create a deficit. I need to take away some of that energy. So, let's say I start eating 2,000 calories. My body's like, excuse me, where's the extra 500 calories I need? I need 2,500 to stay the same weight. It's going to have to now go into my fat storage reserves to get that energy it would have gotten from the food I am now restricting. Now, that is a 500 calorie deficit. So, any deficit lower than your maintenance calories is a deficit. Ideally, you want to go into a deficit of at least 300 to 500 calories. Now, my advice is always to start with a gradual cut instead of immediately maybe jumping down to 1,500 calories, which, for example, if your calorie maintenance is 2,500 and you drop to 1,500, that's 1,000 calorie deficit. Now, that might be great at first, but you're more likely to hit a weight loss plateau where your weight stops moving a lot quicker. So you want to take your time with it. So let's do a quick summary for episode 2. You've looked at your calories for the past 2 weeks. You see you've been eating an average 2,500 calories. So now we're going to cut you down to either 2,000 to 2,200 calories. So that would give you a deficit range of 300 to 500. You could start with 2,200 if you feel like you'll be able to be more consistent with that at first, but eventually you want to cut down to that 2,000. You also want to have your metrics of progress. Now, number one would be your weight. So, ideally, checking your weight every day. I know not everyone likes to do this, but that's why we have other metrics of progress, such as maybe having a certain outfit or a dress that you wear that kind of informed you of how you fit in the dress to see how is my body now fitting in this dress since I started this weight loss journey. You also have keeping track of your energy levels and the way you feel. A lot of times we neglect that, but that's also really important. And then also, are you getting stronger? Now, we're going to talk a lot more about your actual workout programming in further episodes. So please keep track and stay tuned. Bye.